Today we've just arrived at Martinpuich. This is bunker Alamand, a German bunker. Used as a command post back in the day, and then obviously it was nearly a forward position. But this is an original German bunker. Very, very strong point indeed. We can even look inside. I'll go inside. Let's get inside this German bunker. Wow. Wow. This is called Bunker Alamand. Crazy. Going into the dark a bit now, but this is an original World War I German bunker. Amazing. Little shooting hole there. Look at this. It's holding up pretty well, to be honest. Holding up very well. You can see how well it was built. Wow. It was like a command post. That's incredible. That is incredible. The British were attacking from this direction with tanks. You can see some where it's been hit with shells on the outside of this bunker. But it's done well to still stand, to be honest, but it was very, very well built, as the Germans always do. Bunker Alamand, everybody. Just gone out into the fields of Martinpuich. And where I'm standing now, exactly here, was a sap dug out between the front line. Geoffrey Mallins was here filming the Highlanders going over the top, attacking the village of Martinpuich over there. Now he was between the support trench or the reserve line and the front line, right from here. Turn this way, you see him coming across, carrying a machine gun. They're not really paying attention to him. It's a dangerous place to be. He's quite low down here. Mallins was also out in this film where he filmed the Highlanders, the guys in kilts going into preparatory action. He had one division on one side, one on the other side of him. So you're out in these fields here, that's where Mallins filmed that as well. Back over there you've got the Gorlai trench where you've got that sentry and Gordon Alley. Gordon Alley runs at a diagonal all the way across to the back there, meets up with Gorlai, is where you see the soldier. The tanks were attacking from this way, across the Martinpuich, where we've just seen that bunker Alamand or blockhouse. It was a small strong point built by the Germans during World War I, built by the 4th Bavarian Division. They occupied the village on 27th of September 1914, and this blockhouse was part of their defensive positions. Later used as a brigade headquarters, Befehlsstand, orders were issued from inside during battles. In September 1916, when the British attacked, it was defended by troops of the 3rd Bavarian Division, specifically Regiment 17, BIR 17. On the 15th of September, the 15th Scottish Division captured the village with tank support, overrunning German positions, including this strong point. We've also got a quote from a Feldwebel Reinhardt of the 211th Prussian Infantry Regiment on the 15th of December 1916. Quote, "A man came running in from the left shouting, 'There is a crocodile running into our lines.' The poor wretch was off his head. He had seen the tank for the first time and imagined this giant of a machine rearing up and dipping down as it came on to be a monster." Right out in front of me here. The Battle of Flurs-Courcelette, 15th to the 22nd of September. The first ever deployment of tanks. Geoffrey Mallins was filming here, but there was mechanical failure for most of the tanks. British 4th Army under General Sir Henry Rawlinson, focusing on Reserve Army under General Sir Hubert Gough, and the 15th Scottish Division, Major General Frederick McCracken, including 44th, 45th and 46th Brigades, with battalions from Seaforth Highlanders, Argyll and Sutherland and Cameron Highlanders. Support from the 50th Division on the left and New Zealand Division on the right. Tanks from C&D Company. Male tanks had 6-pounder guns, female machine guns. Specific tanks that were used here including HMLS Daphne, first in action, OIC and Dodo. Lieutenant Drader and his pet cat Percy. German defenders of the 45th Reserve Division and 111th Division holding positions in Martinpuich and Bouleau Wood. Offensive began at 06:20 on the 15th of September. The 1st Division went over the top, including Highlanders. Mallins positioned himself in a sap about 800 yards from the enemy, filming at dawn. Despite mist, capturing troop 2 minutes before 0 hour, he dodged shells and bullets, repaired his camera lens amid bombardment. Mallins noted the tank's juggernaut impact by midday. The tanks and infantry penetrated the village with hand-to-hand fighting in ruins. Over 200 prisoners taken, filmed by Mallins also. Taken by Germans again in March 1918 and captured by the Brits in August 1918. Mark I tank D-20 named Daphne was commanded by 2nd Lieutenant Harry Drader. Combat Martinpuich, part of the Battle of Flurs-Courcelette. He had a black cat called Percy, who he took into the battle, often cited as one of the first tank cats, and both survived the war. Out in the fields here. Martinpuich.